Alright, through the magic of Swiss Draft, we get to play more. Let's see if our fair deck with Ancestral, Soul Ring, and Jace the Mind Sculptor can beat whatever this is. That is one of the downsides to drafting a fair deck. You can't always interact well if your opponent's trying to do something completely busted. And our deck is particularly bad at interacting with channel, turn 2 channel. So, we could brainstorm which would be pretty good if we hit sack land, because then we could turn 2 Baleful Strix, turn 3 Jace. It's actually probably the play because it digs us a couple cards towards just being able to go Baleful Strix. And it's not that bad. Even if we miss on a black source, we can still dig ourselves out of the cards we put back on top. Brainstorm is less essential to keep for later. Alright, well, that's not the worst. I mean, I don't mind me some blue cards. Gonna be able to potentially go Little Jace into Big Jace, or Little Jace into Cryptic. Lavaclaw reaches Tundra. Not exactly the most common thing to see by each other. Alright, we're definitely minusing. Okay, Bitter Blossom. Not the perfect time to see Bitter Blossom. So if our opponent activates Lavaclaw reaches to kill Jace, that is completely acceptable, since we'll be able to land Big Jace. No, that's not what's happening. Is anything happening? Alright, Chalice. And Recall. Well, let's start by drawing a card. think I want to keep up Cryptic this turn. It's kind of scary. We also have the option to cast Recall. Casting Jace right now also cashes in on our little Jace, which still has a counter on it. So it's that much less appealing. Alright. That's basically nothing. So let's just go ahead and recall end of turn. I'll just keep up Cryptic. Like, this hand is so good. I don't want to put my shields down immediate and then get blown out by something big. I want to be the one doing the countering and then playing my hand out. And we actually are catching up on mana and our opponent's lower on cards. So they're going to be incentivized to force their game plan, whereas we can just chill for a little bit and slowly start playing our cards. Like, assuming our opponent does nothing, we have things to be doing. Alright, good. So we could return O-Ring. Which is better than drawing a card, assuming it gets recast on Jace. Let's start with Tezzeret. Skull Clamp, alright. Good with our Bitter Blossom, although we have so many cards already. Let's start with a Baleful Strix to threaten to block the Lava Claw reaches. Alright, this board looks reasonable. We have Shackles waiting to steal something big. We have Skull Clamp, Bitter Blossom combos, we have Spellskites, we have Jace the Mind Sculptors. Alright, so O-Ring comes back down. And that's it. Alright, Ashiok is perfect to get things going. Since our hand has a bunch of good stuff, but none of it does anything. Alright, could just get rid of the skull clamp bitter blossom and shuffle it away. Like, we already have infinite cards. Cards are not what we need right now. Alright, there we go. Ta-da! Each turn the board just gets better and better. And our opponent gets slower and slower. Alright, big old Titan. It is not even a big deal. We could upkeep, but feels like a waste of time when we're chasing. Demonic Tutor. Let's go ahead and slap down the Karn. Plus Ashiok. Ooh, Elishnorn. Get rid of Sundering Titan. Since whatever, we don't really care about our lands. Could go for a Karn restart. Alright, duplicate does barely anything. Alright, the old duplicate downgrade. Angel of Serenity. And more stuff. And we are out of things. Ooh, smokestack. Smokestack is probably just going to take too long. Alright. I think we did all our things. Got a Frost Titan too. So lots of fatties. Miscellaneous fatties. Braids, maybe? I mean, we gotta try braids. Port seems good. This figure does not seem good. Keep the damnation. And yeah, everything else should work fine. Spellskite is good against like O-Stone. Croptance. Reasonable with Smokestack. Shackles is actually, we could just bring in a Croptance as well. Alright. Well, we have the Necropotence. Can't cast it. But this hand is fantastic. The old Necropotence Cryptic Command hand. Island, island, island. Karn. So I guess we'll just draw an island. Be able to play Bitter Blossom and head towards Cryptic. Skull Clamp. We have assembled a combo. Unfortunately, we're not drawing much with it. Much useful. I suppose that sums up our deck. We draw a bunch of things, but none of it's useful. Alright, Smokestack is something. If we can get Smokestack going before our opponent has a ridiculous bomb in play, that should be good. Alright, that is also good. Do Do I want to waste a mana topping on upkeep? Eh. Port Ancestral. Oh my. Alright, let's get out. Smokestack, oops. Opponent has done nothing. As have we, technically. Technically, this has all accomplished absolutely nothing. Alright, monolith. Alright, first counter. Now we're in business. So we can leave up Cryptic as well as activating Port. That means we won't have Spellskite this turn. I think that's fine though. So many lands. My opponent picked a lot of colorful lands. We did not. Temple of Mystery, okay. Let's tap the other blue source. Here it comes. Should technically be topping. Whatever. This lets us look a card deeper. Not that we really need anything at the moment. You get nothing. Nothing. No permanence. Alright. Rakdos will return. Goodbye, Karn. Let's say no. We'll keep it at 2. And start ending the game. Yep. The old smokestack lock. While we still have 1,000,000 permanents. Now that was maximum durdles.